Minimalist desk setups always sound like a great idea. Clean lines, less clutter, total focus. But in reality, they're just an excuse for me to buy more tech. Hi, I'm Sam, and this is my 2024 minimal floral desk setup. A place where productivity meets aesthetics with a splash of greenery to keep things fresh. Big thanks to Vernal for sponsoring this video and making this setup possible. Let's get started with the heart of the workspace, the Vernal standing desk. Setting this up was quick, though not exactly quiet. The motor makes its presence known, but the performance and design more than make up for it. The desk motorized lift system offers a full range of heights, from 28 to 47 inches, making transitions between sitting and standing straightforward. With programmable presets, I've tailored it to different tasks, from writing and editing to those moments where I need to stand and rethink my entire workflow. The frame is stable, holding up 150 pounds without issue, even if you have multiple monitors and accessories. The light walnut finish on the surface gives the desk a clean, modern look, while adding just enough lightness to balance the tech light setup. It's a soft, natural tone that works beautifully with the minimal floral vibe of the space. When adjusting the desk height, experiment with positions that will enhance how you work. I found that standing for creative tasks keep my energy up, while a slightly lower height is better for precision work. And if you're going to spend extensive amount of time standing, then something like the uplift board might help with overall comfort. It's adaptable, looks fantastic, and has been a great addition for this workspace. But before we go into the next piece, if you're enjoying this video so far, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out this small channel. And if you're curious with anything I mentioned, be sure to look in the description and see the links below to get everything in this setup. Let's move on. This is the Vernal Ergonomic chair, because even with a standing desk, there's no escaping the need for a good chair. This one's built with functionality and comfort in mind, and it delivers. The chair allows for full customization, seat height, armrest position, recline angle, and lumbar support. You can tweak everything to fit your body and posture preferences. The mesh design keeps airflow constant, which is great for long sessions at the desk. Its design is lightweight but dependable. It feels sturdy without being bulky, which makes it easy to reposition or adjust. When you're seated for hours, the right support can make all the difference. And in this case, this chair is built so that I can focus my work rather than focus on my back pain. And it's practical without looking out of place in the setup. This was one of the first pieces I got for the setup. I wanted something that could contrast the light colors of the setup. But in hindsight, maybe if I'd stayed with all the lighter colors, with the light brown or the fully white, it would have probably looked nice too. After setting up the desk, the next challenge was making sure that everything underneath was clean and functional as it is on the top. Enter the Vernal CPU Holder. A simple but essential addition to keep my PC off the ground and out of the way. This holder can be mounted in the inner or outer side of the desk or tucked underneath. I opted for the inner left mount, which keeps it accessible while freeing up floor space. It's built to fit a variety of PC sizes with adjustable brackets that securely hold your CPU in place without scratching that finish. By elevating the PC, airflow improves significantly, which is crucial, especially if you're running powerful components that tend to heat up. Aside from the practical benefits, like keeping dust away from my PC and making cable management easier, it also adds the clean aesthetic I was aiming for. No clutter, no chaos, just a really streamlined workspace. Quick tip, measure your CPU dimensions before you actually install and ensure there's a perfect fit. I didn't do that and I was stuck here for a while. The last thing you want to do is redo the whole installation because you forgot to do that step, like me. Vernal also sent over the metal desk drawer and a short file cabinet in light walnut. The file cabinet fits perfectly under the desk while accommodating stuff like letters and pencils and pens and knives. You get the point. The metal drawer is mainly used to hold pens and any other gadgets that I may need for my desk, and the file cabinet is compact yet versatile, fitting under my desk while accommodating both letter and other legal files. Lockable wheels and an anti-tip design add convenience and safety. Together, they just add more functionality and cleanliness to the setup. This is a product I've spoken about before, and in my setup, the Dawntrees large felt desk mat takes center in light gray, perfectly tying together the minimalist, clean aesthetic. Measuring 40 by 16 inches, this desk mat provides plenty of space for your keyboard, mouse, and maybe a cup of coffee. Made from durable felt with a non-slip backing, it stays put no matter how much you move around. Plus, it's surprisingly soft, providing a comforting resting surface during long work sessions. It's not just about looks. It also protects your desk from scratches, spills, and heat, making it ideal for wood, glass, and plastic surfaces. Unlike the darker version of my setup, this is perfect for this one. As you can see, it goes with the keyboard and also the mic stand. If you're looking for a way to combine functionality with something more modern, then I would definitely pick this desk mat. Lighting is everything when it comes to video and doing work on my setup. The Lepro Smart Table Lamp is my choice. This lamp works seamlessly with Alexa and Google Home, making it a no hands needed kind of deal. Whether I'm turning it on, tweaking colors, or adjusting the brightness, I can do it all with my voice and not worry about a thing. The minimalist white design fits right into the clean setup. It's compact, non-intrusive, and it works. I already used the Benku screen bar for my main setup. Again, I wanted to replicate it in this one too, but just changing the color yet again. Why does it work well? Well, it clips perfectly onto the monitor and keeps it clutter-free. There is no glare, just brightness. It lights up my desk without reflecting on the screen. Additionally, there's a switch between warm and cool lighting to match my workflow, and automatically turns on depending on if it senses motion whilst I'm at the desk. Now, for obviously any setup, you need a really good monitor. Depending on what you get, affordable or expensive, it still has to look good. I chose the ViewSonic 32-inch 4K monitor as this was the perfect balance of quality and value. At under $300, it's a standout for anyone looking to upgrade without emptying their wallet. The monitor delivers a razor-sharp visual and vivid color accuracy, making it great from everything from content creation to watching your favorite shows. Whether I'm editing the video or tweaking designs on thumbnails and videos, every detail is crystal clear. HDR compatibility enhances contrast and brightness levels, giving visuals a more dynamic, lifelike quality. The built-in blue light filter helps reduce eye strain during long sessions, which is a great deal when you're staring at a screen for hours. It features multiple ports, including HDMI and display ports, so connecting your gear should be fine. Here's something I've learned over time. For the best ergonomics, make sure that the top of the monitor is at or below the eye level and sits about arm's length away. Not only does this reduce strain on the neck and the eyes, but it also allows you to be immersed in what you're working on. What I love most about this monitor though is its versatility. It's large enough to handle multitasking with ease, splitting the screen between editing and browsing and scripting. And while it's fantastic for work, it's also great for those times you need to take to yourself and just relax. Next, let's talk about the Neon wireless open-ear headphones. Now, these aren't your typical headphones. They are all about giving you high quality sound without completely cutting off from the world around you. Unlike traditional headphones, these sit outside your ears, letting you hear ambient sounds while still enjoying your music or calls. It's perfect for staying aware of your surroundings without sacrificing the audio quality. It has something called Personalized Sound Zone, or PSZ for short. This unique feature reduces sound leakage so you can enjoy your tunes without worrying about disturbing other people. It actually has dual drivers, so with separate tweeters and woofers, which are all powered by individual amplifiers. The sound is surprisingly rich and well balanced for an open ear design. At just 185 grams, they're so light you might actually forget you're wearing them. I did that quite often. The ergonomic fit also ensures that they fit and stay secure during work or whatever activity you're doing. These headphones are perfect for multitasking. I use them when I'm editing or talking to other people on a call while keeping my ears open for my surroundings. Another tip for you, if you're using this for extended period of sessions, take a moment here and there to adjust the fitting for maximum comfort. And if you're in a quiet environment, you might want to crank up the PSZ setting to minimize any sound leakage. I have 2 of these for the separate setups. This specific one is light gray and goes very well with the other items on this setup. Let me know what you guys pick in the comments below. If you've been following me since the beginning, then you should be already familiar with the DeLux Seeker mouse, which is the main mouse on my main setup. For this build, I've opted the white version, which perfectly complements the lighter tone of this space. The vertical design shifts your hand into a natural position, reducing wrist strain during long work hours. Paired with the magnetic wrist rest, it is like having an ergonomic support built into every click. The standout feature, the OLED display. It gives you quick access to essential info like battery life, DPI, and connection mode, keeping your workflow uninterrupted and frustration-free. The tri-mode connectivity lets you pair up with up to 4 devices. Switching between my desktop, laptop, and tablet is pretty easy. With weeks of use and a single charge and USB fast charging, this mouse is the definition of low maintenance efficiency. The DeLux Seeker mouse has proven itself in my main setup, and it does the same in this one too. The white finish adds style without sacrificing any of the functionality that makes it stand out. So if you're looking for a mouse to upgrade, this will always be my first pick for you. Moving on to one of the most satisfying pieces of the gear of this setup, the Lemokey mechanical keyboard. If you've ever typed on a mechanical keyboard, then you know what I'm talking about. This one, on another level. Typing on this keyboard feels like ASMR on your fingers. The satisfying clicks aren't just about sound, they give you precise feedback with every stroke. The keyboard RGB lighting isn't just about aesthetics, it's fully customizable, so you can match it to your skin color. You can't match it to your skin color, I don't know why I said that. You can match it to your desk color scheme or just set it as your favorite hue. Switching between devices is seamless, whether I'm working on my main computer or pairing it with a tablet for secondary tasks. Beyond the satisfying typing experience, the Lemokey keyboard is a perfect blend of functionality and style. It has a clean, minimal design that fits right into the setup, and the build quality is solid. I also really like the colors on this specific keyboard. I believe the green, is it green? I'm colorblind, so it just has a great contrast to the back of the workspace and also complements the other colors of the other products in the setup. I've used a lot of keyboards, but for this one, it's probably my favorite in regards to its sturdiness and its typing sounds. When it comes to audio gear, I might be biased, but the blue microphones really do it. The blue Yeti microphone is a staple in almost all the creator setup, and for a good reason. It's versatile, reliable, and the sound quality is exceptional for its price point. The mic offers cardioid, omnidirectional, bidirectional, and stereo modes. Whether I'm recording voiceovers or jumping on a Zoom call, there's every setting for every situation. And no need for extra software or complicated setups. Just connect it via USB and you're good to go. It's perfect for anyone who needs quality sound without a steep learning curve. The built-in mute button, volume knob, and gain control make it easy to adjust settings on the fly without interrupting your workflow. Sound is everything when creating content or even making a good impression on a call. The blue Yeti captures every detail clearly, making sure that my voice comes out crisp and professional, even when I can sound a little cracky sometimes. Quick tip for you, I actually use it whilst I'm scripting, deciding what I'm gonna say. I don't really type, I just kind of say it out loud. And another pro tip about mics, you probably want to hold this about 6 inches from your mouth and use a pop filter so that you can minimize the harshness of the sounds. Trust me, if you look at my earlier videos, you may have noticed some certain things. I'm trying to improve of them, but if you want your recordings to be a little cleaner, this is something I would suggest. As I said in earlier videos, the Blue Snowball was the very first microphone I had, and the Yeti and Baby Bottle are just as or even better. I wanted to bring some life, or at least make it look like it, to the setup with the Meoslss Greenery panel. These panels add a vibrant, refreshing touch that helps balance all out the tech. The panels click together like oversized puzzle pieces, making it easy to cover the area quickly. I personally use 16 panels to make sure that the surface area of the wall behind the setup was fully covered. Despite their durability, they're surprisingly light, which makes mounting them on the wall or on a board very simple. You have the option of using the hooks on the top or the interlocking connections to make it installation proof. And obviously I can't keep plants living that long, so these are clearly fake, but really light up when there's slight shine on it. If you're planning on doing this on your wall, I would suggest laying it out on the floor first to see what it looks like. It saves you time and it helps you visualize exactly what you're trying to make. Plus, the modularity makes it easy for you to switch things up to better suit what you want your vision to be. To be honest, I thought this would look kind of iffy, but after the installation, I like. Up next, we have the Neooglroad, I don't know how to say this word, the neon sign, a small but impactful addition that adds a personal touch and a bit of inspiration to the setup. The sign features the phrase, "Remember why you started," illuminated in a soft, warm glow. It's subtle enough not to overpower the rest of the setup, but bold enough to stand out. Using LED technology, it's energy efficient and doesn't get hot, so you can leave it on as long as you need it to be. It comes with a mounting system and a dimmer switch that controls how much brightness you want for this neon sign. But it's more than just a decor. It's a constant reminder to have a mindset to keep going. The lighting adds a warm, motivational element to the setup and ties the overall ambience together. The neon glow works beautifully with the greenery wall and the desk lighting, creating layers of light that make the room feel more dynamic and energizing. It's a great focal point for this space. Just like the neon sign behind me, I don't just like to create setups for the sake of it. They need to have a purpose. And for my setups, I want to strive that they inspire or motivate people. In this case, this is a subtle nudge to keep moving forward, which is something that I would like to hear more often than I probably do. So there you have it, the 2024 minimal floral desk setup. Whether it's the tech, decor, or clever accessories, each piece plays a part in making the workspace something that I actually enjoy spending time in. Now, if you're thinking of elevating your space or setup for this holiday season, stick around. I've got more exciting ideas for you, and I think this next video will be something that would be worth looking into.